Hey everybody, Maggie Massey here for Studio Calico, and today I am going to take you through a layout that I am creating with the Silver Lake Lodge kits and let's see, the scrapbook kit, the main kit, the summer camp add-on, the stamp subscription kit, and a few of the stamp add-ons. Here we have Hello Forever, In a Creative Bubble, and another Hello Forever. So these were all available with the July Silver Lake Lodge kits. So I had already made my pages for the gallery and made a few other things as the month has gone on. But I decided when I was looking to see what I wanted to do for this layout, I have these hearts and stars that I had left over from the main kit, and I was like, you know, I've seen a couple pages that are so cool that are just kind of like rainbows of color, not color blocked really, but you'll see like red embellishments, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, kind of, you know, go through the layout. And I've always thought those look so cool, and I've never made one of those. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do that for this because the colors in these kits and add-ons are so bright and so beautiful. I just grabbed a whole bunch that I had left over, and we're just going to see how this goes. So I decided that I would print out my photo at 4x4 in black and white so that the colors just really were bright and vibrant on my page. And I'm just going to do this on white cardstock, which, as you know, is what I do most of my pages on anyway. This is just some really smooth Coordinations cardstock, and I chose the really smooth paper because when I stamp, it's so much easier. I get such a better impression on smooth paper than I do on textured paper. So let's get started. Really not sure how this is going to go, but hang with me. Let's see what we can do. So I'm just going to start with my photo. Like I said, this is a 9x12 piece of cardstock, and I'll just start with it up at the top. Like I said, I printed out my photo at 4x4, and then I just put it on a piece of cardstock to mat it, and this is 4.5 by 4.5 piece of cardstock. And I'll just add that to my background. And let's get started with the embellishments. So I'm going to start with the bigger ones. This is an awesome piece, this lighted up die cut from the summer camp add-on. This is from Pink Paisley. And let's just start putting these things on, okay? Just see how this goes. I think what I'm going to do is, like I said, put the larger embellishments first. I did also punch out a few pieces of pattern paper here. So I've got this really cool graphic pattern paper that I punched a few pieces from. We'll see if I use that. And then this grid paper with this beautiful green on the back. So let's see if I can use that. And this has the yellow behind it too. So let's see what I can do. And again, I may not use everything, but okay, I'm going to start with the bigger pieces, kind of spread them out and around, and then I'll go in and add smaller embellishments. And then if I have room, I will come in and add a few stamps as well. Okay, so we got this, and I'll try to work kind of in that rainbow sequins, and see what we can do. Wait, did I say sequins? I meant sequence. Rainbow sequence. I'm not using rainbow sequins. Okay, here's rainbow sequence. And see how this works. And these don't even necessarily mean anything. I just really like the colors, like the embellishments that I choose. You can see clearly that this photograph was not taken at the beach, but I love some of these beachy looking die cuts from Pink Paisley in the summer camp add-on, like cute little sand dollar and shells that I may just add in there just because they're so cute. Okay, so I've got red and some orange and yellow. And we'll do, let's find green. Maybe I'll do green. I wasn't really thinking that I'd do mostly circles, but it's kind of looking pretty cool. So green, and then, okay, some navy. And we'll do a gray over here too. I'd kind of like to add this black and white, but let's see what we can do with that. So let me put the gray in, and maybe black and white over here. I don't know if I like this blue here, but that's not coming off, so guess what? We're stuck with it there. And we'll just find another place for this. Maybe I can lift it a little. Yep, nope, that's staying right there. Okay, we'll just try to add some stuff on top of here to make that flow a little better. Okay, and let me go in and put in a couple smaller pieces. So I've added a bunch of the die cuts and the stickers here. This is good. I kind of like the way this looks. I know if you've seen my layouts before, you know that I love to add, especially on my white cardstock backgrounds, I love to add just a border around the top to kind of contain the layout. I don't know, I just think it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to go in and do that right now so that I kind of have an idea of where I want to put the rest of my stuff when I add in my stamps. I don't know if I'm going to do things on top of the photo yet. I may end up doing that. We'll see. But you can see how this frame around my layout just makes things a little more distinct. It makes the layout look a little more finished, and sometimes I'll do this as my final step, but right now, because I'm adding in so many embellishments, I want to do it now because I want to see how they're going to look in the end. Okay, so we've got this. Now let's do some hearts and stars. I don't know if I like that. There, that star. Okay, so we're not going to add the blue star, but maybe I can do some of these cork hearts. I'm going to add some stamping now. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to add though. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to pick some stamps from these sets that I have, clean this up a little bit, and I'll be right back. We'll add some stamping. See you in a minute. Okay, so you will see that while I was gone, I grabbed some of the stamp sets. I was kind of looking at some of the designs that I might want to use on my page, and I did go in and added these stickers, these holographic stickers or thickers from the summer camp add-on K&S. That's my daughter Kinsley and her best friend Serena, and just added those right to the top, and found some of these stamps. I think what I'm going to do is, because this is kind of all filled in anyways, I'm going to use some of the smaller icon stamps to kind of add in some of the color. So this is perfect, actually, the stamp subscription set, because it's got all of these fantastic little icon stamps here. So I'm going to grab some of these. I'm going to grab, to start, let's do the heart. And I have a whole bunch of my Color Theory die inks here. And I'm just going to do a few hearts in a bunch of different colors. So I'm starting with Well Red. Okay, that's good for that. And then let's see, do I want to add, maybe I'll add this little starburst icon too from the set. And we'll go in and add a couple more around here, maybe some flamingo. Good. And how about, I don't really have any other purple, so I think I'll keep the lavender and purple rain off of this page. And let's see, do I want to do any other icons? I've got a star over here, and I really like this Happy Times circular one, or Stay Cool Memories. Maybe I should do memories. I can do that. Oh, this might look really neat. Let's see, what if I did that just in black across the bottom? I love these little words and icons. I mean, they're honestly the best. You can use them with anything. And that looks really cool. And maybe I will do one more, not memories, but how about we'll do Love This or Documented. Which one should I do? Why don't I do Love This? And we'll get that right across the top here. Put that just right here. There we go. And how about that? How does that look? Does that look good? Does that look done? I think it might. Now, it doesn't really need much journaling. I may just go in and handwrite a date on here. I had taken the girls out just for a little photo shoot. They had wanted to get dressed up and go to a downtown near us, in a little town near us that has this really cute downtown area. So I was just taking some photos of them. So there's, you know, I have some other spreads where I've kind of told the story of this day. So this is just kind of, you know, a fun thing to look back and remember. So I think all I'll add on here is the date the photo was taken. And I think that's it. And I kind of really love the way that it looks. I am wondering if I should go in and add some more stuff around here, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I'll add the date and be done. So thanks so much for being here while I put this together. And a couple things to remember, at least what made putting a page like this together a little easier for me, was I pulled out all my embellishments that I thought might work on my page before I started the page, kind of put them in, color-coded them to begin with, and then I was just able to pick what I wanted. I did start with the bigger embellishments and then went to the smaller ones and then the stamping, and just added stuff in where I saw, you know, where I thought it might look good. And I also held back on a couple of things. Some things I normally would have continued to stamp, but instead of, you know, making the next stamp and then saying, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that, I just, you know, stopped, and I think that things turned out okay. And that's it. So again, thanks so much for being here, and we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.